Hi everyone, it's Crafty Mom with 3 sets of twins. I just want to thank you for coming to my channel and watching me make some crafts. I hope you're having a great day. If you just grab a cup of coffee, maybe some hot tea or iced tea, and just sit back and enjoy. If you would like to subscribe, like, or even make a comment, I would be welcoming to that. So you share with your family and friends. I'd love that too. And let's get started. Okay, I have the little whiteboard that was from the two-piece one from Dollar Tree that I painted white and I distressed with some black paint. I am using the letters from the poster that you get at Dollar Tree. And it took me a while to find them. I actually found one hidden behind another one because I went to 2 stores and couldn't find them. So I'm trying to measure it out so that it turns out like balanced on the board. And as you can see, it is getting there. Trying to get the E out of the little package. And there it is. So I'm going to move them over just a tiny bit so it doesn't look like the W is right there on the end. And it's turning out nice, so then I can start putting them down so they're permanent. I just sort of just lightly put them there so I can rearrange them so they would look nice and not so uneven. So is everyone having a nice Valentine's Day? It's really cold here, but it's still really nice. My kids had a nice Valentine's. They got a little small box of candy. I didn't want to do too much candy because Easter's coming up too. And they just had Christmas, so they got a little box of chocolates from Dollar Tree. And then I got some other little gifts from Dollar Tree. They got little notebooks, little stickers, little pencils. Yeah, so they had a nice little Valentine's. My older son, he surprised me with a really 2 big gifts. He got this cute little love box where he can send me pictures and notes, and you plug it into your computer, so it's Bluetooth, but it's really sweet and cute. And then he gave me this really big gift. I have to say, the biggest Valentine present I've ever had in my lifetime. So yeah, he's a sweetheart, that's for sure. He's a very given, wonderful son. And I'm putting the transfer stickers on from Dollar Tree again. So I'm just going to cut out these little leaves and stick them on this sign, and then we'll rub them to get the stickers to, they're not really stickers, the rub transfers, the transfer will stay on. I love how this sign turned out. I've been wanting to make this for a long time because I think I saw it on Kirkland's site, I'm not sure, but of course it was probably 30 bucks or $29.99, and I think this cost me maybe $1.50, if that, maybe $2, but I think when you actually figure it out with the letters and stuff, it's probably like $1.75. So So I'm just going to rub the stickers on with my little, I ended up doing my ruler, then the heart. And actually I just started using my nails. Now the back of a Sharpie. I think the back of the Sharpie works best. I think I'll end up putting this in my bathroom actually, or maybe in my hallway, so when people come in. After COVID, of course, because we don't have a lot of people coming over, it's pretty much just been my 6 kids and myself. I don't think we've had anybody over, have we? Nope, we haven't. For the last year. It's been pretty, well, I take that back. My son has had 2 of his friends over, but one of them goes to a private school with 5 people in his classroom, and the other had cancer, so he's pretty safe because his mom has been really protective of him, which I would be too. So those are the only 2 that have come over. I'm loving how this sign is turning out. Look how cute it is. It looks so good. I'm going to take this rope that I got from a different craft, and I'm going to glue it to the back and cut off the curly end because I'd had it in a little knot. And I'm going to glue it to the back of this sign. And there's my sign. I love this sign. Isn't it pretty? Okay, I got this bowl, I guess you would call it, at Hobby Lobby. I actually got it off the website. It was regular $12, and I paid, I think, less than $2 for it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I wanted to make it sort of like a textured bowl, so I'm painting it with the Waverly white chalk paint. And I saw another bowl a year ago, and it was on, it was in one of those expensive magazines where they showcase the people's houses. And this was Architect's Digest, and this bowl was like $100 sitting on top of the books. I was like, oh my goodness. So I went on Amazon. I saw one for $10, but it wasn't near as pretty as this other one. So I wanted to just make it like a tan or beige and just sort of make it so you could see the texture in it. And so that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, okay? But as we all know, things change. So I decided to sprinkle silver glitter, and then I was going to paint over it to give it the texture. So as I'm doing this silver glitter, I'm loving the way the silver glitter is looking. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely beautiful. So as I thought about how gorgeous it was, I decided just to do this bowl in silver glitter, and it turned out beautiful. So wait till you see the finished product. I think eventually I'm going to probably spray it with some clear spray so the glitter doesn't fall off. But right now I'm just putting the Waverly paint, sprinkling it, And I'm not sure how I'll finish it later on. Somebody said hairspray, but I can't imagine that making it stick, because these are pretty heavy glitters. It's almost like sequins too. But it turned out so fancy. So if anybody knows what I should spray on it so the glitter doesn't fall off, if you would comment below, I would love to hear your suggestions. And if you've done anything like this. Also, I would love if you would subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell, and be a part of our DIY family, because we certainly enjoy your comments, and I'm hoping to have more subscribers so I can build a bigger channel and just do some pretty cool things in this next year that we're dealing with right now. Even though it's still COVID times, we're getting there. It's a slow process. Still dabbing in places that it didn't stick. And I just happen to have this glitter. I'm not sure where I got it from. I had it in a little plastic cup. A couple years ago, I glittered some boots. So I'm not sure if that was it. I even glittered my plates that go over my lights. My light switch plates, all mine are glittered. So I went to the store. They wanted $10 for them. And I thought, I can glitter them. And I think that's where the glitter came from, because I'm looking at them right now. They look just like my bowl. So it was probably a couple years ago when I did this. And there it is. Isn't it gorgeous? Look how beautiful that is. That turned out so beautiful. Oh, guess what? I got another one. Yeah, I got two. Again, it was $12 or $11.99. I think I paid $2, if I paid that. Okay, this time I really am going to try to make a textured one. I feel like I learned a lot from the last one, so I'm going to start again. However, this was a long process too, because as you'll see, it didn't exactly turn out like I wanted it to, but then again, it turned out better than I thought it would have. So stay with me. It's sort of a mess, but you'll see the end product. It's just, you don't know how it's going to turn out, but here goes. All right, I decided to pour some glitter into the paint, into the white Waverly paint. Waverly paint. And this is the real thin glitter. So I thought, well, I hope it's going to give it some texture. Okay, so I start painting on the bowl. Then I decided to put the bigger little sequins in. I don't know what these are called, but I poured some of these in there. Mix it with the white paint. And it made it really like rocky, so to speak. Oh, so I start painting the little pink bowl. Okay. And I'm saying, oh, that's turning out good. See? Then I had this brave idea to put the little like sequins, I forget what they're called, they're the little long ones with the holes in them. So I start putting that on the bowl. So then I start with the beige paint that I had in my stash for years. I'm not even sure what the color was. But then as I put the beige on, all these little, I guess, glitter pieces come off. And I love the way it turned out. Look at that. It's exactly what I was hoping for. It's like a textured, almost like an Aztec bowl. Look at that. I love the way this turned out. Okay, the bird I painted, well, actually I got this bird at Hobby Lobby. His poor little beak was broke. and I'm going to paint him with the Waverly paint, which is the white. I wrapped his little stand that he sits on. I have a little halo on top of him, which is the little twine from Dollar Tree. And there he is. Could be a she, though. Maybe there she is. Anyway, it turned out really pretty. And it was $1.50. Regular, I think it was $20. And I sort of sanded his little beak, so it was round, so you really couldn't tell. He was broken. Also got this candle holder, and it again was on clearance. I think it was maybe $2. Gonna paint it with the Waverly chalk paint. This was over in the 70 to 90% section. So I'm gonna go through and paint it, and then I have the heat tool to dry it out. Now I'm going to just use my brush, my chip brush, and just go through and give it an older look. And this probably took maybe 10 minutes to do. It wasn't a labor-intensive type DIY. But I love the way this turned out too, for less than $2. It's really heavy, so it's a heavy-duty one. I'm going to take some of the Dollar Tree string and tie it around. And just keep tying it around, and then make a little bow like you do on your shoelaces. Tie it, do a bow. And you could put a candle on top, or you could have put the bird on top too. It's a stand that you could use for anything. There's a little candle that I just put over there. And there's another candle. I put this in my hallway, and I put the light on. There's a little bird. See, that can go on top of the candle holder too. And there's my little Aztec bowl. And my glitter bowl. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like. Oh, there's my welcome sign. And there you go. Thank you so much.